That's great. I didn't know.
Radio Ryan with Freddie Roach.
Manny did invite him, I think, to the fight, and somewhere along the way I had heard that. Manny did invite him, right?
That's what I heard.
I heard too, but
he told me that. He told me too.
It was good, and then when he came by my gym, he was really nice. And hey, Floyd, he's not a bad guy. I mean, I get along with him. I miss Roach. He's very respectful and very nice. He wanted to see my gym, and he wanted to he's talking about franchising gyms and so forth around the world, and so.
Why do you think Manny asked him to come?
Well, why did he come to my gym twice too? I mean, was he looking for Manny Pacquiao or not? I mean, I think it's going to happen. I mean, there's a lot on the table, and I think they could do it. And I know Manny can fight a better fight, and I was a little disappointed in the first time, and I would love to have it one more time.
Do you expect Manny to have more punch output? It seemed like he's kind of less aggressive than he used to be.
Yeah, we need to work on that a little bit, and we do need more punch out. But he was landing some good power shots tonight and so forth. But the thing is, I wanted more combinations, and he was single punching a little bit tonight. Yes.
People at HBO and other places say that because the first fight wasn't really the fight that everybody anticipated, that's hurt the sport subsequently. I mean, you agree?
I will say the fight was a little bit disappointing. Yes, I mean the styles didn't merge as well as they would have 10 years ago or 8 years ago. But the thing is, I do think that Manny can fight a much better fight, a much more aggressive fight, and a much more offensive fight. And I think that's what he has to do to win that fight. So, because the other guy's a very good boxer, and I think Floyd just sits back and outboxes him, and Manny lets him. But I think with the way he's punching tonight, I think there'll be a different story. I think it'll be a much more exciting fight, and I think they can. Again, I want that fight really bad. I thought we didn't fight the best fight that night, and we can do a lot better. I know.
How bad does Manny want that?
Huh?
How bad does Manny want that fight? Anything about it, especially tonight after he's seen Floyd ringside?
No, he didn't. We didn't talk about that. He didn't talk about Floyd being there. But I'm sure Manny noticed him because Manny's much more aware of who's around than I am. So I didn't see him.
So you noticed him at all during the fight?
I didn't know he was there. I didn't know. No one pointed him out to me. So why don't you give me a tip?
After that first knockdown in the second round, Manny had a huge smile. It looked like that's what he was fighting for. Is it now? Does Manny have that killer instinct back? Is that something that's really important to him now?
I'm not sure yet. But the thing is, I got to analyze that a little bit because I think after the first knockdown, maybe he didn't want to hurt the guy. Because, I mean, he had more opportunities. He had hurt him a couple more times in the fight and didn't press it as hard as he could have. But so I got to figure that out, and we're going to talk a little bit about that.
What about Donaire's future, and you're working with the Morrison kid? Could you comment?
Well, Donaire, I didn't see his fight, so I mean, I didn't. I was in Manny's dressing room getting him ready. So, and Morrison's doing really well. He's a good young prospect, and he can punch. He has good power like his father, yes, but he still needs to learn how to box a little bit more. And he's 16-0 now with 16 KOs. He's doing okay.
What did Vargas do that made him tougher than you thought he would be?
Every time he got hit, he fought back. I mean, this guy, he was a really tough kid. I mean, and he landed a couple good right hands, and from with his height and his reach advantage, they worked very well. And he fought a decent fight. I mean, he wasn't like embarrassed or anything like that. He was a game kid the whole way through, I thought.
You had Postal against Crawford, so you're in the other corner against Crawford. In your mind, when you project possible Manny Crawford fight, I mean, how much would that be like?
It depends what Crawford. Well, yeah, I do think that it could be like the Manny and Floyd fight because Crawford is more of a counterpuncher and a boxer and so forth, and Manny likes when people come to him a little bit more, and it could be a difficult fight and so forth. But I mean, Manny's experience, he knows how to cut the ring off and so forth. But that might be in the future because I think Bob wants that fight. But he has been. I think it's been offered to us before and so forth. But then this fight came about. But I mean, it's something we have to consider and something we have to look at, and we have to get in really good shape to beat this guy.
Freddie, do you think Manny himself wants to fight with Crawford? What has he said to you?
We've never really talked about the Crawford fight, but we would if we can't get Mayweather. I mean, that's the second best thing out there right now. Maybe, I don't know, but I know Crawford's a good fighter, and it's a tough fight, and it's a fight that we have to fight. I mean, because we still consider it to be at that level. I mean, we want to be in the top level in this game. Otherwise, I don't want Manny just fighting nobodies and stuff like that. I mean, that's not why we're here. I mean, we want to be the best of the best. So, I mean, the thing is, if Crawford's next, Crawford's next. It could definitely happen, yes.
Do you want him at 147 or do you want him at 140?
I think Manny. I like Manny at 40 as a better puncher and so forth. Yes, but a little quicker. But we've fought at 47 so long now. I'm not so sure. I mean, he just have to drop 4 more pounds, but he might have to miss a meal. But I don't know. But fighters get pissed off when they miss a meal, though. They do. I mean.
When it comes to Crawford, why at 37 would Manny want that headache that would be Crawford?
Well, the thing is, if we can't get, we're here to get Mayweather back one more time. I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if Manny's on the same base as me right now, but I'm pretty sure he is. But it's still the biggest fight in the world and so forth. And the thing is, whatever it takes to get him in the ring, we have to do.
You think it's the only fight Manny gets really motivated?
No, he'll get up for Crawford. I mean, he has to get up for Crawford. I mean, he's a good young fighter. Yeah.
If that Mayweather fight happens, is that definitely Manny's last fight, win, lose, or draw?
I'd like to say yes, but I can't guarantee that because I'm not Manny, He will talk to me about it, and we will have a long discussion about that. And I don't think there's really anything else to really... He's done everything, and we might have to fight one more time because if we beat him the second time, we might have to fight the trilogy.
Thank you. Radio Raheem with Freddie Roach.